Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Give to the running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on second down. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got some room in into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just trucks through it. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. So Washington's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Washington right back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put an...
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don James. He would have loved to blitz this dude. So athletic from the linebacker position.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Using his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner will be brought down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Husky. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes his connection. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field. If somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape, and then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He'll do it himself. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the...
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The Bearcats in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Garrett. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback adapting. At the 40, there he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Fires and picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Washington wants to go quickly. He'll keep it himself. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away.
Open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the 1st down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Laporta. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Tompkins. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A lot of urgency for this offense.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the run, still looking. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, and pick him up, put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out to be able to decline the penalty. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Matters. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense set for a first down play. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Washington right back to the line. Wide out in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wide out. Makes a connection. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On second down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tompkins. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tompkins. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Now improvising. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now adjusting. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Bringing the heat. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Washington wants to go quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Laporta. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they got him for the sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Washington sends out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Kendricks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The give to the back. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Washington, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's past the 30. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Pulls it in. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On second down, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Tompkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play is over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to...
Makes the grab on the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Washington!
At third and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying to get the corner. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up for 5 to the 23. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Number 17. On to kick it.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Maddox. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The give to the back. On the move at the 30. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington right back to the line. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Huskies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there getting set.
35. Cincinnati.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Maddox. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Washington wants to go quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Slips away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for a block. It's Maddox. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tackle is made after the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Quarterbacks like this are what makes college football so special today. It seems like we see these unbelievably athletic quarterbacks all across the country, week in and week out, making plays like this. Guys that are true dual threats, that can hurt you not only throwing it, but can hurt you running it as well.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, up and.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run it to the right. Open space at the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from Cincinnati.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College